Rising sea levels are becoming an increasing threat around the world and is especially dangerous to coastal areas and islands. Water levels are rising in part by warming temperatures that induces the melting of ice caps and the expansion of seawater. This is caused by climate change and is exacerbated in areas that experience subsidence due to pumping and sediment buildup that causes the ground to sink under pressure. In Venice, rising sea levels are becoming a problem and is speeding up because of overpumping and sediment buildup. Because of this, subsidence is occurring and combining with rising waters is initiating the flooding of coastal areas. In terms of environmental change, Venice is expected to flood because climate change is going to continue well into the future, and subsidence has left the city very vulnerable. The oceans will proceed to expand and rise from heating of the atmosphere and melting of ice caps. It is possible that the historic city will be submerged and uninhabitable in the future. Here, coastal residences, ecosystems, and infrastructure are being damaged by floodwaters, and saltwater intrusion is becoming a threat to inland freshwater areas. Impacts of communities will be devastating if ocean waters are not blocked from entering the sinking city. If Venice does not act, many residents will have to migrate to other cities or towns, lose their homes to the sea, and the beauty, history, and millions of dollars will be lost. However, the city may be able to save itself or at least slow the flooding. To survive the expected sea level rise, Venice is in the midst of building large flood barriers through the experimental electromechanical module, or MOSE, that are based on IPCC standards of up to 60 centimeters of sea level rise. When the area is expected to flood, these barriers will rise out of the water and block major entrances to the city. Additional solutions could include reduced pumping rates to slow subduction and building properties on risers to keep them safe from floods.